Hey feasters, and welcome to episode 129. And today I'm going to share with you my biggest failure and the lessons I learned from it so that you can learn the lessons of testing and validating your idea to your market. Welcome to the Ask Rezzz podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm here to help you get past those bumps in the road, those struggles, those things that hold you back from building an amazing and profitable freelance business each and every single day. And before we get into the show today, and my biggest low point in my freelance career, can I ask you a favor? If you're enjoying the show and what I'm doing here, the biggest thanks I can receive, or any podcaster for that matter, is leaving a show, a review, and 5-star rating over in iTunes. I don't take our time each and every day together for granted. I am truly humbled and appreciate you lending me your ears for a few minutes each day. It does take a lot to produce this podcast, and those ratings and reviews do make a difference, not just in the podcast being found over at iTunes, but it also shows me that you support what I'm doing here as well as the show. It would mean the world to me if you have 37.3 seconds to head on over to rezzz.com/iTunes and do so. Now, let's get on with the show. What my biggest failure as a freelancer is actually a very easy question to answer. And I hope that by answering it, you may understand a little bit more about where I'm coming from when I talk about the things I do with respects to testing the market, talking to customers, and so on. My biggest failure as a freelancer came when I released a product into the wild called WP Field Guides. It was to educate people on the best practices of WordPress and targeted to businesses wanting to manage and grow their website. I got the idea really from leads that would come into my business, but then either because of budget or timing, they didn't become my clients. I took those reasons of budget and timing as a valid reason to build this product that I could offer as sort of a downsell to leads that didn't sign up with me. I went off building these guides, the books, the ebooks, the downloads, the posts. I created this website, the social media profiles, the logo, linked up the e-commerce store, laid out all of the pieces to fulfill all of the orders. Well, guess what? I sold 4. Now, here's what happened. I took WP Field Guides as the solution to the timing and budgetary reasons. I thought that a lower cost solution to their projects where they could essentially manage things on their own but have a manual to do so would be the answer that they were looking for. I was completely wrong. I assumed when I should have gone out and actually spoke to the potential buyers and see if this was the solution that they were looking for. After all of this time spent, all of the late nights and resources I put into this, I folded it up and gave the money back to the 4 people that made those purchases. I went back to the drawing board, only this time I had conversations with the people and found that they didn't want a do-it-yourself solution. What they really wanted was a done-for-you solution, and they didn't mind paying for it. What I realized was that the offering that I had at the current time wasn't a fit because it wasn't built for the types of clients that were turning me down. In fact, I learned that the ones that were turning me down were actually willing to pay a bit more if there was more depth to my services, which at the time I didn't provide because of 2 things. 1, I didn't think of it because I didn't have those conversations. And 2, I couldn't take them on because of the way that my existing client base was. So as some clients spun off, as projects ended, I started to offer a higher end service to those that I spoke with. I refined the model a bit, and validated the idea for the new business model with paying customers. Ever since WP Field Guides, I will always test the idea first with real people and potential customers. Never again will I be Kevin Costner and think, if I build it, they will come. If you have a question, ask Rezzz. That's me by leaving me a tweet at Rezzz on Twitter, or go over to askrezzz.com and look at all of the past questions and episodes. If you have a personal question that you want to ask, don't hesitate to reach out to me at any time. Till next time, it's your time to live in the feast.